Hello and welcome to House News. In this episode, we present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of Indonesia. And now, let's see the headlines for today. The chair of BKSAP of the House welcomed the ambassador of Philippines to ASEAN. The meeting focused on various issues concerning ASEAN, including the proposal to establish an ASEAN parliament. The Green Economy Caucus of the House has played a key role in shaping national policies with an emphasis on environmental sustainability. The House, along with the government, is in the process of drafting and finalizing the new and renewable energy law. This highlights commitment to cleaner and more sustainable energy use. The House emphasized the importance of prioritizing education and addressing unfinished infrastructure projects for the upcoming administration. Talking about natural wealth, culture, ethnicity, and race in Indonesia, it will never end because there are so many tourism potentials and creative economy. BKSAP of the House has supported discussion on the Philippines' proposal to establish an ASEAN parliament. Indonesia and the Philippines have dynamic cultural, historical, and economic ties and support each other in international occasions.
During a meeting with the Philippine ambassador to ASEAN, the chairperson of BKSAP of the House, Fadlizon, mentioned the discussion covered various issues in ASEAN, as well as economic and cultural matters between the two countries. The discussion also focused on Myanmar, which is in the process of transitioning back to democracy and is facing challenges under military junta rule.
Ide yang menarik yang perlu dipikirkan karena bukan seperti parlemen Eropa, parlemen ASEAN itu maksudnya adalah parlemen yang sudah terpilih dengan mekanisme proses masing-masing dan mungkin sesuai komposisi mereka juga dijadikan semacam komite di dalam parlemen masing-masing untuk ke ASEAN, kira-kira begitu.
Meanwhile, Vice Chairperson of the BKSAP of the House, Putu Supatma, stated ASEAN has already adopted a resolution for implementing the 5-point consensus to resolve Myanmar issue. Furthermore, there is a commitment to establish a task force to enable Myanmar's participation in ASEAN forums and the ASEAN Parliamentary Forum.
Kan ada 3 negara demokrasi di kawasan ASEAN yang utama, yaitu Indonesia, Philippines, dan Malaysia. 3 negara inilah yang harus menjadi ujung tombak untuk mengawal proses demokrasi kembali di Myanmar.
Arif Naga, TVR Parlemen, report.
The Green Economy Caucus of the House has been actively promoting the acceleration of domestic transition to new and renewable energy sources. This effort is important to reduce greenhouse gas emission and meet the target of zero emission by 2060.
The chairperson of the Green Economy Caucus of the House, Mercy Christy Barnes, explained transitioning to new and renewable energy is challenging, especially in terms of sustainable energy financing schemes. Therefore, a blended finance system or mixed financing through the public sector and investment sector is needed to accelerate the energy transition process.
Tentunya memang kita membicarakan tentang blended finance ya, bahwa kalau hanya bertumpu pada anggaran APBN aja tentu tidak mungkin. Nah untuk itu kita mendorong supaya blended finance ini juga bisa kita himpun dana-dana dari luar sebagai bantalan juga ya. Dengan masuknya kolaborasi blended finance ini bisa memastikan percepatan transisi energi bisa berjalan dengan baik.
In addition, Secretary of the Green Economy Caucus of the House, Diah Roro Esti, mentioned the transition to new and renewable energy is important to reduce carbon use. As a policymakers, the House must create that facilitate the transition to new energy, specifically through the New and Renewable Energy Bill, which is currently under discussion at the Parliament.
Mayoritas yang kita gunakan sumber energinya datang dari energi yang kurang ramah lingkungan. Kita juga menyadari dengan komitmen-komitmen yang ada, bagaimana kemudian kita bisa meng-even out playing field-nya. Jadi tadi sektor fosil yang notabene dikenal sebagai sumber energi yang murah, gimana caranya sumber energi alternatif lainnya itu bisa lebih berdaya saing secara ekonomi.
Bondan Endui, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 7 of the House received a visit from experts of the U.S. Congress and Senate. They discussed important topics related to sustainable and eco-friendly mining development, investment, and exploration in Indonesia.
Vice Chairperson of Commission 7 of the House, Edi Suparno, said the discussions focused on Indonesia's development and economic growth, emphasizing the need to implement the ESG principles, which prioritize environmental sustainability, social responsibility, and good governance. Additionally, Edi mentioned Indonesia is committed to applying these principles. Currently, Commission 7 of the House is working to finalize the new and renewable energy bill to accelerate the energy transition from fossil-based energy to clean and renewable energy.
Fokus mereka adalah kepada ESG, environmental, social, dan governance. Bagaimana pengembangan ekonomi, pertumbuhan ekonomi ke depannya, hilirisasi dan industrialisasi ke depannya itu bisa berbasis energi terbarukan, berbasis ekonomi hijau, memperhatikan kaedah-kaedah lingkungan hidup. Nah, itu telah kami jelaskan bahwa Indonesia tentu mentaati hal tersebut dan kita saat ini juga tengah menyelesaikan undang-undang energi terbarukan yang akan mendorong Indonesia ke arah energi yang lebih bersih.
Furthermore, Edi stated the meeting also discussed the sustainability of industries in both countries. Unlike Indonesia, where industries are facing layoffs due to increase in imported products from China, the US Congress has enacted the Inflation Reduction Act. This regulation aims to stimulate domestic investment and production by restricting the market. Andini and Ridwan, TVR Parliament report.
After the break, we bring you more updates on the 2025 state budget, only on House News. Following the state address of the 2025 draft state budget, the House emphasized the need to focus on education sector for developing skilled human resources and also highlighted the incomplete infrastructure development in various regions.
Member of Commission 5 of the House, Lazarus, highlighted under President Joko Widodo's leadership over the past 10 years, there has been significant progress in infrastructure development. However, basic infrastructure development such as regional roads remains incomplete. Lazarus explained the 2025 infrastructure budget draft has been reduced by 5.29%. This will make basic infrastructure development a challenge for the next administrations. He emphasized priorities should include the distribution of clean water to communities, the development of the new capital city, and regional road construction.
Tapi kita juga belum selesai dengan infrastruktur, termasuk infrastruktur dasar. Contoh jalan daerah misalnya, masih banyak yang rusak, kemudian juga ada PR kita soal IKN ya. Jadi itu saya rasa barangkali ya. Kemudian juga soal air minum, kita juga belum mencapai 100% masyarakat bisa diakses oleh air bersih. Itu beberapa PR ke depan untuk pemerintahan yang berikutnya ya.
Meanwhile, member of the House Muhammad Aras point out to meet future global competition, it is important to prioritize infrastructure development and budget allocation for the education sector. He believed education is the foundation for creating independent and superior human resources, enabling Indonesia's young generation to compete internationally. Aras urged the new administration to evaluate the concept of education in Indonesia so that the 20% allocation of the state budget for education can directly impact the community and enhance the programs of educational institutions.
Bagaimanapun SDM yang mandiri, SDM yang unggul itu sangat dibutuhkan oleh negeri ini. Nah, kita harapkan bahwa dengan usulan Presiden tadi terkait dengan peningkatan dana alokasi untuk pendidikan, kita harapkan bahwa capaian untuk peningkatan SDM kita bisa lebih maksimal.
TVR Parliament Team report.
In the 2025 draft state budget, the government has allocated around 900 trillion rupiah for regional fund transfers. The Budget Committee of the House considered this allocation as commitment to improve development in the regions.
Member of the Budget Committee, Rianta, urged regional governments to ensure the allocation of transfers to regions in the state budget aligns with the priorities set by the central government. The supervision of transfers to region funds require active community participation to promote effective and proper targeting of the funds.
Perlu satu dukungan, perlu satu bantuan dari masyarakat, dari NGO, dari kawan-kawan media untuk bagaimana agar penggunaan dana ini benar-benar bisa bermanfaat. Artinya jangan sampai ada kebocoran-kebocoran. Kata kuncinya bagaimana agar peran serta masyarakat dilibatkan dalam sisi pengawasannya.
Meanwhile, another member of the Budget Committee, Agung Widiantoro, encouraged the acceleration of economy digitalization across Indonesia. According to a study in 2022, the value of Indonesia's digital economy reached $77 billion, contributing about 5% to the national GDP. By the 2025, the digital economy's value is projected to grow to $130 billion.
Bagaimana caranya percepatan digitalisasi ini mampu menjangkau semua daerah? Karena kita yakini dengan percepatan digitalisasi ekonomi ini punya daya ingkit kesejahteraan ekonomi.
TVR Parliament Team report.
The House urges the new administration to address the increased regional transfer funds in the 2025 draft budget and to manage the budget cuts impacting several ministries and institutions. They emphasize the need for effective adaptation to these changes.
Member of Commission 11 of the House, Kamrus Samad, stated the increase in regional transfers fund is due to the addition of new provinces in Indonesia. Those are South Papua, Central Papua, Papua Highlands, and Southwest Papua. He hoped the allocated funds can be used optimally, especially in developing human resources in these regions.
Betul-betul kita berharap sebetulnya TKD itu bisa menjadi stimulan pembangunan di daerah sehingga Indonesia sentris.
On the other hand, member of Commission 10 of the House, Nur Roji, regretted the budget cuts for several ministries and institutions, such as the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy. However, he assured these reductions are due to the government transition and adjustment to the new government work programs.
Itu karena mungkin ada ruang untuk transisi ya, presiden baru ke presiden berikutnya dan baru akan ditingkatkan lagi di 2026.
Andini and Helmi, TVR Parliament report.
We still have more interesting stories. When we return, stay tuned to House News. There is always a reason to make Indonesia a holiday destination, starting from its natural beauty, culinary delights, and insight into local culture. Tourist villages are options for tourists who want to know more about local customs and cultural wisdom.
Currently, many villages in Indonesia continue to develop their natural and cultural potential, making tourist villages is very attractive because they are more personalized, customized, localized, and smaller in size. These three villages are ready to compete with tourist villages in various parts of the world. Located near West Bali National Park and Menjangan Island, Pemutaran Village once suffered from coral reef destructions. It was 12 years ago when climate change brought a devastating impact on fishing practices and damaged local coral reef ecosystems, fisheries, and flourishing local ecotourism industry. The village's residents re-established the existence of Pemutaran Village by kickstarting it as a tourism village. In 2018, Lonely Planet listed Pemutaran Village among its recommended 10 best destinations Asia. The best thing that is memorable in this village is the friendliness of the locals. The main attraction here is the ancient volcano of Ngelanggeran Api Purba. You can also explore Ngelanggeran Pond, Kedung Kandang Waterfall, and many of its cultural activities such as Karawitan, Jatilan, Batik Topeng, and more. This village has received an award from the ASEAN Community-Based Tourism Awards in January 2017. Taman Sari Tourist Village is located at the foot of Mount Ijen, one of the world's most peculiar craters in Banyuwangi, East Java. It has earned the Best Tourism Village Utilization title in the category of business networking due to being a pioneer in the potential development of village tourism. The village-owned enterprises have developed a number of their businesses, like its honey farming business, tour vehicles, guide services, and several other SMEs.
Amsterdam is famous for a lot of things. The city also well known for its museum. The Cat and Cabinet in Amsterdam is unique. It is the only museum in the world dedicated to cats.
The Cat and Cabinet is an art museum in Amsterdam devoted to cats. The collection included paintings, drawings, sculptures, and other works of art featuring cats. This including artworks by Picasso, Rembrandt, Toulouse, and Salmeyer. The museum organizes temporary exhibitions. The story of how the Cat Cabinet is quite touching. The Cat Museum is established in memory of a ginger cat by the name of J.P. Morgan, who died in 1983. J.P. Morgan's owner, Bob Mayer, was almost heartbroken and as a sort of coping mechanism started collecting everything that had to do with cats. It worked so well that the collection became a museum. In the Cat and Cabinet, visitors can really find everything about cats. The Cat Museum has a large collection of works that picture cats. The artworks on display also show how long artists have been portraying cats from different centuries. In addition to painting and drawings, there are also many images, posters, lithographs, and photographs. The collection contains a wide variety of works, and due to its quantity of cat images, the Cat and Cabinet can be considered a truly unique museum. If you are planning to visit Amsterdam and you are also a cat lover, the Cat and Cabinet is a museum you must not miss. A fun and light-hearted way to find some culture in the capital. Due to its central location, extensive collection, and convenient opening times, it is a museum for both young and old.
The trend of combining work and leisure has grown in popularity over the past 2 years. Managers all over the world are reporting an increase in requests for workations.
The term workation is derived from the words work and vacation, which refers to doing a full-time work in a place of vacation. It could be a few days or even a few months long. With your portable workspace of a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, you could have your workation anywhere on the planet. This trend surfaced when people began to feel the need for change in their work environment. After a long period of working from home, aside from being able to travel more and longer, workations have many benefits for your health, well-being, and even your career. According to a survey, more than 80% of 1,000 people who took a workation felt the trip increased their productivity and creativity, as well as helped them cope with the work-related stress. When selecting a remote work vacation spot, it is essential to ensure that you can maintain your work-life balance while you are away. To do this, research the availability of Wi-Fi access from anywhere in the area or the best mobile hotspot plans and hardware that will allow you to stay productive while you are on the road. It is also important to have a backup plan when internet access is not available. This could include downloading work-related files to your laptop or having a printed copy of your to-do list. By being prepared, you can reduce disruptions and increase productivity. It can be distracting working from a fun destination, while it can be tempting to close your computer and venture out to explore. By staying organized and keeping a consistent schedule, you'll be best able to achieve a manageable work-life balance while on your workation.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for watching everyone and have a good day.